So this is what he said, right? He said, yeah, it's interesting how Starfield was just insanely forgotten. No fan podcast, no 500 episodes, let's plays, no debate on the best waifu. I'm not saying it's the worst game ever, but I'm compared to other Bethesda games, it's just flat-lined. And then let's go to the stats. The stats are, FYI, Xbox has been the most covered company, and Starfield has been the most covered game this year. Boy, that aged really bad, huh? 83% of the console games are bought digitally, and 95% if you include PC games. That's insane. That's insane. Dave Rose says, I mean, he's right. I don't hear anything about it. But then again, I don't follow Xbox channels. But that's the thing. If you're not following certain things, right? Like, I'm not hearing anything about wars because I'm not checking the news. If there's a murderer outside my window and I open up this window right next to me and he's sitting there like this, and then I close the blinds, it doesn't mean there's no murderer outside my window. Right? The guy's outside my window. Starfield is literally the most talked about game because people just can't stop talking about it. 83% of console games are bought digitally, and 95% if you include PC games. Digital mobile games account for nearly 50% of all gaming revenue. That's insane. 50% of all game revenue is from digital mobile. Okay. Hogwarts Legacy is the best-selling game in the US and the UK, but nobody liked it. Remember that? Nobody liked it. Fortnite is the most viewed game on TikTok, 2.9 billion views. And GTA 6 is the most viewed trailer with 101.6 million. Let's go to the Gaming Biz site so we can get these things up over here. Let's see here. So there you go. Console games, $53.2 billion. It's up 1.9% year over year. Okay, mobile games is $90.4 billion. Okay. Imagine that. Okay. Everyone's like, mobile's not gaming yet. Boom. 90 billion. Almost double of what console games made. Browser PC games only made 1 billion. So when people tell you that PC master race, I understand it's browser, okay? But that's 1.9 billion. And downloadable boxed PC games are 38.4 billion. It's up 5%, okay? But it's still the minority of all the gaming things that are happening here, right? The majority is the mobile gaming, then console, then PC master race. Okay. Boxed versus digital, 9.4 billion. Global physical game revenue, minus 3.8%. And global digital games, 174.5 billion. Okay. That's insane. Okay. Total market revenue, 5% boxed, 95% digital. PC boxed, 1%, 99% digital. One guy's still holding on. He's like, I'm getting every single World of Warcraft expansion on physical box. Console market, 17% boxed. Okay, 83% digital. Those of you in chat, I know who you are. You're grasping on also for physical copies. Sarge is in that 17%. In the United States, best-selling games of the year, Hogwarts Legacy at number 1, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 at number 2, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom number 3, Marvel Spider-Man is at number 4, and this is the crazy part. The gap from 3 to 4, because we know Legends of Zelda is approaching 20 million copies. We know Hogwarts Legacy is like at 19 or 20, so they're like the top. Call of Duty is like right below them. Zelda is like right there as well. And then Marvel Spider-Man is sold, last we know, is like 3 million, right? 3.5 million or something like that, which is insane. Or is it 5 million? I don't even know. But that's a huge gap. That's a 13 million gap right there. So then Madden, we know, sold less than Spider-Man, okay? And that's across all platforms. Diablo 6, which I don't understand. If it's the best-selling game of the year, but it's at number 6, they said they sold 10 million copies. Well, how is Spider-Man 2 ahead of Diablo when Diablo sold 10 million copies? I'm a little fuzzy on how math works with these charts. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, we know sold around 3.5, something like that. Mortal Kombat, we know sold 3 million as well. And Starfield, we don't know what it sold, but it's at number 10. So again, I don't understand this best selling because a lot of people bought it on Game Pass or played it on Game Pass. And we do know 2 to 3 million people bought it early, but we don't know after that because they don't tell you the actual sales. So it's very interesting on where this scaling goes. I don't know if it's Google Trends and how they came up with this. I don't know. It says digital sales not included. So these are physical copies. But, you know, take what you want. United Kingdom, best-selling box games of the year. Hogwarts Legacy, EA Sports FC 24, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, FIFA 23, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Jedi Survivor, and God of War Ragnarok. In Japan, best-selling box games, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Pikmin 4, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Mario Kart 8, Kirby Return of Dreamland Deluxe. Man, there's a lot. I mean, Japan should just say this is the Nintendo category. There is 9 videos, 9 games on here that are all best-selling box games of the year. I think they're all, except Final Fantasy. That's PlayStation 5, right? That's it. And I bet you PlayStation Final Fantasy 16. Most of those sales of the 3.3 million that we know are probably like 3 million from Japan. Okay. Metacritic top 3, 96. Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is the highest. Baldur's Gate is tied with that with 96. And then we have Asgard's Wrath 2 at 94. The mobile market, top game publishers is Tencent, Activision Blizzard, Playrix, NetEase, and MiHoYo. Top games is Honor for Kings, PUBG Mobile, Genshin Impact, Candy Crush Saga, and Roblox. That's just, look at the money they're making. Look at the money they're making. 2.48 billion, 1.65 billion. Tencent made 7 billion. 7 billion. Top countries is US with 20 billion, China with 13.9 billion, Japan with 11.8, South Korea for 4.2, and Taiwan for 2.1 billion. Top game publishers, Azure Interactive Games, Supersonic Studios, Say Games, Miniclip, and Embracer Group. I haven't heard of any of those, except Embracer Group. Top games, Garana Free Fire, Subway Surfer, Roblox, Ludo King, and Candy Crush Saga with 150 million downloads. That's why Activision got purchased by Microsoft. Top countries, India with 6.3 billion, US 3.2 billion, Brazil 2.9 billion, Indonesia 2.1 billion, and Russia 1.7. Top 2023 releases worldwide for mobile. This is mobile. Monopoly Go, 1.91 million spending for Monopoly. Monopoly. What are we talking about? Star Rail at 1.5 million. Whiteout Survival, 930K. Call of Dragons, 330,000. And Monster Hunter Now, 260. Top 2023 releases, Monopoly Go with 260,000. Burger Please, 200,000. Real Car Driving, 170,000. Tic-Tac-Toe 2-player, 160,000. And Magic Piano Tiles, 120. Most covered game. Most covered game. Nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about Starfield. Starfield is just out. No one's ever talked about it. It's 53,000 articles. 53,000. Diablo's got 51,000. And then it drops in Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom at 39,000. Fortnite at 28,000. Cyberpunk at 25,000. Marvel Spider-Man 2 at 25,000. Right? I mean, we saw the stat the other day. Literally double. And here it is. Now in actual form for you guys to see. Because everyone's like, no, Spider-Man's much more talked about than Starfield. Obviously, facts don't mean a thing, right? And then Final Fantasy 16 with 21,000, Minecraft with 21,000, and Baldur's Gate 3 with 20, League of Legends with 20, Mortal Kombat with 19, Destiny 2 with 18, Genshin Impact with 18, Overwatch with 17, and Elden Ring 16. When we go to the most covered companies, Xbox is at 308,000, PlayStation's at 268,000, Nintendo's at 244,000, Microsoft itself is at 189,000, Sony itself is at 115,000, Activision's at 80,500, Nvidia's at 68,000, Electronic Arts is at 47,000, Ubisoft at 42, Epic Games at 36, Twitch is at 28,000, Bethesda's at 28,000, Square Enix is at 26,000, Valve's at 24,000, and Sega's at 23,000. Let's see. Top 10 games on TikTok is Fortnite 2.9 billion, Grand Theft Auto 2.8 billion, Roblox 1.8 billion, Minecraft 1.4 billion, FIFA 1.1 billion, Genshin 1 billion, Call of Duty just under a billion, EA Sports FC 24 828 million, Mortal Kombat at 814 million, and Marvel Spider-Man at 769.2 million. Most viewed game trailers. Grand Theft Auto 6 reveal trailers at 101.6 million, and then 2 is at 38.5. Damn. That is a hell of a difference between 1 and 2. And then after 2, you have League of Legends at 31.1 million, Star Rails at 23.3, Marathon's at 20.6. I thought Marathon had 100 million views. And we know that the Marathon reveal trailer was bot-driven because of ads, but, you know, that's another story. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, 20.1 million, EVE Online 24.7 million, Marvel Spider-Man 19.7, Valorant 19.5, and Genshin Impact 19.2. Top YouTube influencers. I'll tell you what, I don't give a shit. We're scraping that. And that'll be it. There's some numbers for you on the year of 2023. This one here, I don't understand. If someone can explain to me best-selling games of the year based on digital sales not included. They know the physical sales, but yet we can't look them up. So how do they look them up? Can we have these numbers? Like, why don't they put the numbers there? You know what I mean? I'm a little confused by this. Because technically this Hogwarts could have sold 100 copies. Physical. Right? Digital sales not included. So Hogwarts could sell like 100 of them. Call of Duty could have 99, 98, 97, 96. You know what I'm saying? We don't know the numbers. They don't tell you the numbers, but they're giving you a list here with no numbers. But miraculously, all other game things that they have tell you billions to trillions to millions. It's like, what? Just show us what the physical sales were. Saint says live service games were designed to recoup funds from people leaning away from subscriptions. I don't think majority of players want forever games. No, it's not a lot of people that want those forever games. But the thing is, no game is, you can say that for anything. Like, majority of players don't want to play a single player game that they put down, right? A majority of players don't want to play a live a survival game. Majority of players don't want to play first-party titles. These are all facts, right? No matter what game I'm interested in or you're interested in, we're always the minority, right? We're always the minority. You could say the biggest number. The only game that you could say that flips the thing, which is the outlier, is Grand Theft Auto, right? There's like 350 million gamers between Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox, and that's because that overlaps too, because some people own all three, some people own two, some people whatever, okay? So no matter what game you like, if it sells 10 million copies, there's still 290 million people that didn't buy it, right? Successful, but it's still the minority of the gamers in general. So when someone says that, well, we don't want live service games, there's a minority that wants live service games. Yet the vocal majority that doesn't like it is aggravated that they're speaking out. They're like, I don't want to play a live service game. Okay, then don't.